The Gift of Inner Success, Daily Invitations, Chapter 1. And Chapter 1 is welcome. So I welcome you here from my heart. I'm going to share with you this chapter, and I'm going to invite you to sit with it, and maybe we'll explore it and chat about it a little bit more, and how it reflects with you in your own life, in your own experiences. Welcome to the Gift of Inner Success. The gift of inner success was revealed to me by chance during a stage of self-discovery during my life journey. The gift is about all of the subtle things like acceptance, energy and flow, trust, which form the very essence of our existence, which so often we overlook. What is it that you so often overlook? Have you overlooked these things, these very, very basic things, energy, trust, flow, that are here, kind of out there below the surface so often? And it's by remembering and embracing these gifts that leads us being well adjusted in ourselves, in the world, and enable us to live lives of joy, contentment, and contribution. There's so much talk in our world about success, but most of this tends to be externally focused. It tends to be focused on things we don't have and that we look to acquire. The gift of inner success will help you to tap into what you already have. It's a kind of spiritual journey, if you like. For most of us, there's a conflict going on between our head, which is telling us to do this and to do that, to be this and to be that, and our heart, which is just authentically wanting us to be ourselves. So if you've ever felt ill at ease, it's probably because there's a conflict between head and heart going on. And the gift of success is this invitation for you to go back for a far more centered, still space. So these invitations will resonate with you if you're on a personal journey, if you're looking to find self. It will resonate with you if you're on a spiritual journey, if you're religious, and you can certainly embrace it if you're non-religious. And if you just believe in people and possibility. These invitations will help you to slow down, to reconnect to you, and to move forward out into the world, and to be connected to yourself in your relationships, at work, in business, in your career, in the community, and between communities. From there, we can address some of the changes we want to see in the world. So this is our welcome. That when we are still, when we stop and we pause, we're able to understand why we're here and what we're wanting from this experience of life. It's so busy that you can be in the car of life. On that journey, you forget why you're on the journey, and to enjoy the value of the journey, think a bit yourself on journeys that you've been on, where you've completely stopped looking at what's going on around you. You've completely stopped taking in what's happening. You've completely stopped seeing the absolute beauty of the trees, of the streams, of the people going by, of the faces that you're meeting. You might be so caught up in the journey, you forget your fellow passengers, your loved ones. You're caught up in some obsessive focus on where it is you're going to. And so it's really important during this gift of inner success that we pause and we consider what it is that what this journey that we're actually on. Because so often this outer success journey is reliant on this perfect time in the future, when you will have the perfect body shape, the perfect house, the perfect partner, the perfect amount of money in the bank. And we know that these things are fleeting at best, uncertain, elusive often, or that they come and that they go. So I want to invite you to pause and think about the journey that you've been on so far in your life. Where are you at? What have you seen? Have you been welcoming of yourself, of others, of the journey, of the learning? Have you been welcoming of the learning of your own life? Or have you passed that learning by? Because every situation, remember, is an invitation. Every situation is an invitation. So I want to invite you to be still, to be silent, to pause, even if it's just for 10 seconds before you press stop and before you press start on resuming your day, on resuming your career, on resuming your searching